Alright, so today we're going to go over some advancements for some of the typical cervical retraction, extension, or upper thoracic mobilizations we go through sitting. A lot of times we can add need an extra fulcrum to get a little further into it. We can use the back of a chair, but if this height isn't quite right, we can use a play ball or a little rolled up thing to give us kind of a fulcrum point on the back. We'll apologize. Not the best green for the color combo on this. With this shade of pink on the chair, I'd rather go with a sea foam or like a mint, but it's the best Aldi's had, so this is what we got to go with. So basically we have our normal progressions. We can do some, their arms up thoracic mobilization. We can put some retraction extension into that, get going. If we're going to fall over because we have more range to go in, but your body's going to hit the brakes, we can give ourselves a little fulcrum point. Either a ball against the chair, or even the end if it hits a good enough spot on there. So we can go through our kind of retraction extension progression and put a lot more thoracic into it. A lot of times we'll put arms up into that too, almost like a breathe out, elbows up, thoracic extension, then put the neck on top of it, kind of like a bottoms up response, stacking up, starting from that fulcrum point in the mid back. We can also move this up and down a little bit, hit a different spot in case we have a different stiff spot in the thoracic. So once again, we can do like a little breathe out, elbows up, start that thoracic, head back and up, sometimes put a little turn at the top. Just getting a little further and further into it to see if we need that extra pivot point so we don't get the falling over response and kind of hit the brakes before we get to our full range on that, on our force progression. We can also like scoot a little forwards, a little further back to get a little more over top of it depending on the angle. So just a simple thing to help out on that, and you can play some kickball later too. So I hope that helps, and